everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video that has never been done before. Annoying Things part... I don't know what number this is. I'll get back to it once I start editing. But yeah, it has been quite a while since my last Annoying Things video, and it's one of my favourite videos to make because I love ranting. I'm a moany piece of shit. And because of that, I have quite a lot of things listed down here. So without further ado, let's finish rambling and let's get into it. So first up is when people brag about how they're underage and they drink or smoke or do drugs, and these kind of people post it all over Snapchat and Instagram on their stories and that kind of stuff. Like, literally no one gives a fuck. There's nothing else to say. No one cares. You're not a better person. You're not any cooler. It's like, wow. Alright. Adverts on games and YouTube videos. Okay, I understand it, alright? I understand that people and companies, they need to make their profit, they need to get their money, they need to get their moolah. But like nowadays, it's literally like I can't go 5 seconds on a YouTube video or a game without some advert popping up. And it will always be some long ass advert that you can't skip, like come on. Thought I found a way. Isn't it lovely? All alone. I'm in a glass, my skin of steel. Okay, so next up is when you're in a relationship with someone and all they can do is brag about the attention that they get from other guys or girls. Like, I can't stress enough, that is literally one of the worst ways you can make someone feel like utter shit. I mean, like, wow, you're bragging about getting some guy's number or getting catcalled or getting, like, loads of attention on social media. It just makes your partner feel like they're less worthy because maybe they're not getting as much attention from people. So maybe there's a competitive element in there. Or maybe they feel like they have to, graft harder because, I don't know, maybe they're scared that you'll walk away with some fit guy or girl that pops up into your DMs. I don't know. Whatever it is, right? You're allowed to feel flattered when you get complimented in the street, but only give your full attention to your partner. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just, what's the point of being in a relationship? And certainly don't bring up the fact that you got someone's number every time you guys hang out. Like, literally no one gives a fuck. If that ever happens to me, I will just... nah. When I'm drumming and one of my drumsticks hits the other drumstick while I'm playing, like, can you not? Like, can you just refrain, please? I'm not so... I'm not a just okay, so recently something that has never failed to annoy me, and I don't really know why it gets so under my skin, but it just does. There's no point trying to reason with your own brain. That's like trying to reason with an egg, okay? Just crack the thing, yeah? But I'm really getting sick and tired of adverts on YouTube. It's the same adverts popping up every single time, and they've had this new feature now that has kind of just come into play recently, where they now play 2 adverts before a video. And sometimes it won't even be things that you can skip. It'll be like a 5-second advert, alright, that's cool. And then another one pops up. It's like, just let me watch my video, man. And don't forget, this will be popping up like several times throughout the video. It just makes me hate monetization. Like, if the first one is a 5 to 10 second vid, then that's fine, But if the second one is like another 20-second vid that you can't skip, I will just click off the video. I can't be arsed, because I'm ridiculously impatient, so... You should be glad that I sat through the first advert. Don't think I'm gonna just sit my ass down and watch another one as well. Like, who do you think I am? Like, stop wasting my time. Alright, this one really annoys me, and it's happened to me quite a few times. So when you're going to the hairdressers, right, and you show them a picture of what you want, and it's a very different style to your usual style, because you wanna change, you wanna, do something different, you're getting sick and tired of having long hair, you know what I mean? And the hairdressers, mostly women, let's be honest, I only ever really got my hair cut by women. They act like you're destroying a part of yourself. Like, as if hair isn't something that fucking grows back within a couple months. Fair enough, okay? They might not be that confident in, certain hairstyles, and they might want to make sure that you are absolutely certain that this is the hairstyle you want and that you won't regret it, because I know that is everyone's worst nightmare. And I also know that girls are really, really protective over their hair. But, like, listen, Sharon, Karen, Bobby, Dylan, Jill, Jack, fucking Morrison, right? Shut up! It's my hair, not yours. I'll get whatever I want done to it, because if I want something, I'll get it done, alright? Relax. I want my hair like this, and I'm paying your ass to cut it like this, so cut it like this, not how you want it. This isn't me paying you to give me a haircut that you want me to have, right? You ain't my motherfucking mum. Just cut it the way I want it. Jeez, bitch. I mean, sure, you can suggest different hairstyle options if you really, really must, but, like, just shut up. Maybe they have different suggestions that benefit my hair a bit more, but in the end of the day, it's my hair. Who really cares? Like, there's too many people care about what other people do to themselves, like what other people wear and how other people style themselves. Just shut up, alright? No one cares about your fucking opinion. Like, the hairdressers will be like, oh my god, I can't believe you're doing this, your hair is so thick and beautiful. It's like, fuck off. I don't care. Don't make me feel bad about just wanting a change. Jesus Christ. You'd think that I was cutting a testicle off or something. Like doing some permanent damage. Jeez, the way some people react. You know. When people make tea the wrong way. Liars. People who always want attention. I understand that everyone wants attention at some point, but if you're literally living and making every single moment and move and action revolve around you getting some form of attention, positive or negative, just shut up. Fakers. People who betray your trust. Sore losers. People with fat egos. People who think the world is flat. No, okay? I'm not even gonna go into that because I can't be asked to get all political and ecological and philosophical and dynamical and aerolymical and hydroflaskical. People who think global warming isn't real. Another one that I just CBA to get into. Just look it up, right? It's common sense. I hate it when people smack their lips together all the time when they're talking or when they're eating. It's just like, can you refrain? Please! They would just be talking. It's like, how are you doing? Shut the fuck up. It's like my maths teacher used to do that all the time. After every other word or every sentence, he'd just be like, have you got asthma? We don't need to hear your heavy breathing, alright? And your lip smacking and your intense tongue clicking. Like, do one. When people walk behind you as you're trying to talk to them. Like, are you trying to piss me off? I'm trying to talk to someone, so usually when you're talking to someone, you want to look at them, because I don't want to be just talking to the fucking wall or to the corridor or some random person passing me by when the person I'm talking to is right behind me. Just walk next to me, man. If it's not a busy hallway, just walk next to me. Oh my god. People who are too nice really piss me off. People who are too mean really piss me off. Just, can someone have a medium? Like, people who have no opinions about anything just annoy me. Just like, you're boring. You are boring. People who are too opinionated are annoying. Just find a medium, man. I would be having a conversation with someone and it's like, yeah, I agree, of course. Just agreeing with me for the sake of it. Like, they have no opinions of their own. You are allowed to disagree with something that I say. You're also allowed to add your further comment to it. For fuck's sake, it just feels like I'm forcing every single conversation that I'm making nowadays, because it just seems like there's no output from the other side. Like, is there a soul in there? Is there a personality? You know, knock knock, hello? People hating on other people who smoke weed. What? Literally, weed is one of the most harmless drugs there is. There has been very little to no evidence of it actually doing any long-lasting psychological or physical damage. I mean, obviously, you know, if you're smoking multiple, you know, zoots in a day, or even in hours, that's bad. Too much of anything is bad. If you drink too much water in a day, it's fucking bad. Okay? But fucking Linda, the 47-year-old in the corner over there with 3 kids, is hating on some dude Jeremy for smoking some weed when she smokes like a pack of cigarettes in the morning every day. Like, piss off. You literally down a bottle of Chambrini and whiskey mixed with orange juice every single time you go out, so piss off about Smeagol. So piss off about people smoking weed, okay? What you're doing is more damaging, alright? People who think that not having a mental illness somehow makes them a better person. I genuinely don't understand the logic of these kind of people. Like, wow, I haven't got any mental illnesses, or at least none of them have been diagnosed. I am happy and completely fine. Fucking well done then, pal. Like, they will brag about how perfect they are. They'll brag about how well functioning their brain is, or how normal they are compared to everyone else. Like, nobody actually gives a shit. And don't you realise that what you're doing is actually incredibly insensitive to those who actually are struggling with mental disorders? Like, as if we fucking want this shit. Like, as if we go out choosing, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of, you know, a little bit of anxiety. Oh, I'll have a douse of, like, depression. Oh, I'll have a bit of multiple personality disorder. Oh yeah, give me a little bit of OCD as well, why don't you? No. I mean, everybody at some point has suffered with some type of mental disorder, even if it's just like a bit of stress every now and then, maybe a bit of anxiety, maybe a bit of depression. And if you haven't, then chances are you probably will do in the future. Okay, that's the sad truth. So don't go around acting like you're high and mighty just because you haven't got any fucking signs of ADHD or whatever the fuck it is. You know, just shut up. Don't make people feel bad about something that they can't control. That's what makes people bullies, and that's what makes people pricks. So currently I am 16 years old, nearly 17 by the way. But that means that I can't yet drive a car, because to drive a car in the UK you need to be 17 years old, and I am still 16. So I take the bus to school. Sometimes I take two if I'm running a little bit late. But one thing that I find really incredibly annoying about bus drivers is that they really do like to take their time. And what they like to do, which really never fails to piss me off, is they like to wait for every single car. You know, it's kind of, you know, maybe let one car pass, maybe even two, but let every single fucking car pass in the line? Really? You're gonna hold up like 20, 30 people for like 2 people in a car? Really? We have places to go. We have schools to be at. We have work to attend to. You know, I am not getting a late detention just because one bus driver decides to be nice to some strangers rather than the people who should be prioritizing, which are the people in the bus. But anyways, that is everything that I have listed down today. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this isn't too much of a pain in the ass to edit, because if it is, then I will need... I don't know what I will need. I'll need something to get me through that. Anyway, nevertheless, I say nevertheless way too much. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!